position. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Fultz against Morant. Fultz looking around. Kicks it out to Gordon. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too.
Well, to steal a line from you up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Here's Gordon. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. There's the triple. Rebounded by Vucevic. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Orlando. Up top, Fultz, guarded by Valanciunas. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. Here's Brooks. Goes back up. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, doesn't allow himself to be rattled in the least by the aggressive defense. Jonas Valanciunas shows his strength and composure to power up and through.
Morant against Fultz. Passes it to Isaac. To the inside. Gordon finds Fultz. It's tipped. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
The very definition of a high percentage shot. Aaron Gordon, throw it down.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Brooks. And they're on the break. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist from Fultz. Gordon's got 6.
Well, I love the concentration. Simply stated, when Aaron Gordon is this locked in, he is very difficult to deal with.
Here's Brooks. Gordon with the defensive effort.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Fultz. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And this, to me, is where Aaron Gordon can excel. This guy embraces contact on the way up.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Then for the Magic, James Ennis, he'll check in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Here's Anderson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Grizzlies shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Bamba is checked in for the Magic. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Orlando. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And the basket by Jones.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Ross. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And Orlando making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Outside, Jones. Pass to Gutterich. Dishes to Clark. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Augustine, that's good.
Really impressive from DJ Augustine right there. This guy is so smart and figures out ways to score.
Jones against Augustine. Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. It's good.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Now the pass to Ennis. Now here's Gordon. 8 points for him. 6 to shoot. Augustine, that's good. Augustine's got his second basket.
Well, he might just be 6 feet tall, but there is incredible strength packed in that body. You can tell he enjoys the contact.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clark outside. And yes, it's good.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Augustine with it. He feeds it to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Well, you love to see DJ Augustine just hustling all over the floor defensively. What a great job contesting.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Kyle Anderson. Clark is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Gutterich in at the shooting guard. Here's Carter Williams. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
Carter Williams against Morant. For Memphis, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. The first free throw is good, and Memphis making a change here. Both free throws good from Morant.
And the potential of Morant is sky high. A dynamic guard. He plays with a Russell Westbrook type edge and intense on both ends.
Carter Williams can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Down low. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Jackson's got his first points in this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Aminu, the pass to Bamba. Poked away, stolen by Jackson, and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Isaacs checked in for James Ennis. The Magic trail by 5, passes it to Bamba. Back to Ross. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside for Carter Williams. Shot from 6. That shot off. Nice D from Valanciunas. Brooks with it. Bamba picks him up. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A strong finisher. Morant doesn't mess around when he's got ideal positioning like that.
Ross dishes to Bamba. Back to Ross. From downtown, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Minu, the pass to Bamba. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas reads the play and snuffs it out. That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot.
And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in. And a change for the Magic. Fournier is checked in for Terrence Ross. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Brooks. Knocked away. And stolen by Fournier. And Aminu kicks to Fournier. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, just a little bit of burst, right? The quickness of Fournier gets him to the cup.
The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Melton's checked in. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Jones drives in. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
Fournier gets a wide open look. On target from 13 feet. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Melton. He's guarded by Fournier. Melton's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Carter Williams. 1:16 left here in the second. Pass to Bamba. Shot clock at 6. Left side Fournier. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Some changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Justice Winslow. And here's Jones. 56 seconds left to play in the first half. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutterich is checked in. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Gordon comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Markelle Fultz is checked in for Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams. Vucevic, count that bucket.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The feed to Clark. Back to Jones. He dishes it to Clark. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Augustine against Jones. There's the steal. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Seven seconds left in the first half. With 4 seconds on the clock. And it's good on the layup. Morant's got 8 points.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Ja Morant. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm ready. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period. And that...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. From the line, that one off the back iron and out.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Morant with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is a shot Morant can drill. If you're not out on him, he's willing to make you pay.
And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. There's the dish to Gordon. And they double up Gordon. Vucevic, the pass to Isaac. 4 on the clock. And the rejection by Valanciunas. That one good for 2. Now Morant. 13 points in the game. The pass to Winslow. Here's Valanciunas. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Back to Valanciunas. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Stolen by Brooks. Here's Winslow. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Markelle Fultz. The Grizzlies have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Orlando also making some changes. James Ennis, he'll check in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Ross in for Evan Fournier. Morant against Fultz.
Boy, there's big-time athleticism in the body of Markelle Fultz. Get up, young sir.
Now here's Morant from the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Isaac goes in, and it's good for 2. Isaac's got his first 2 points.
This guy has great agility at his position. Jonathan Isaac's so fluid when he's driving to the cup.
Morant kicks to Winslow. Memphis moving it around, and he comes up with the deuce. Morant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Ross passes to Isaac. Back to Ross. High post Vucevic. And the layup falls. Vucevic has got 8.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Morant dishes to Brooks. Out to the right wing. And Anderson kicks to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
Vucevic gets double teamed. Here's Fultz. Passes to Isaac. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Here's Brooks. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Here's Ross. They get it again. Pass to Ennis. Vucevic with it. He's got 8. Back to Ennis. Pass to Fultz. Three-pointer on the way. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant with it. Now guarded by Ennis. Morant. Oh!
Yeah, That's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Bamba is checked in for Orlando. Gordon comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Bamba passes to Fultz. And here's Ennis. Stolen by Anderson. And here again, the Grizzlies in transition. Up the court they go. Jones from outside. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Jones. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Clark. And it's Melton in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And they call an illegal screen here.
You know, the second half has been a series of distractions for him. After 1 turnover in the first, it's been a disaster.
So for the Magic, Vucevic, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And Isaac subbed in for Carter Williams. To the left side wing. Here's Gutterich. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. It's good from Gordon on the assist from Fournier. Gordon's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Magic. Here's Jones. And the pass to Melton. Outside, Jones. Feeds to Valanciunas. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Tyus Jones. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fultz is checked in. Pass to Isaac. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. To the paint. Gordon inside. He's covered by Clark. And it's Gordon missing. And good that time.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Morant against Fultz. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And finished off by Morant.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Isaac kicks to Fultz. And he uses the glass on the layup.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
The 3 from Morant. No good that time. The Magic go the other way with it. The drive by Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And here is Clark. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. Morant against Fultz. It's Morant with the drive. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Vucevic the pass to Gordon. On the wing, Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. Fournier dishes to Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first one falls.
Well, there's a versatility and a fearlessness about which Aaron Gordon goes about his business. This guy can be an effective two-way player who's got to keep working on the defensive end.
Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. The Magic trail by 13. Here's Gordon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Well, the athleticism of Aaron Gordon is always a problem, but in particular, off the drive, my goodness.
Gordon hits both of them. 1:41 left in the fourth. Now Morant. Pass to Brooks. Morant scanning the floor. Got a piece of it.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
1:07 left here in the fourth quarter.
Screen.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
The 3 from Morant. Rebounded by Vucevic.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
There's 45 seconds left in the game. Fultz with the ball. Out guarded by Winslow. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Allen outside. Left side Jackson. Outside Jones. Trying to end the drought. And another miss by Memphis. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
Augustine passes to Birch. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Jones for 3. Missed. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Even early on. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For great. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. And with
Hey, Kevin. Jrue Holiday is in it.
Terrific. David, thanks. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Ball. The shot's good. Ball's got the game going here with the first basket for the Pelicans.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
Yeah, I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Ball, the pass to Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
It's Fournier on the wing, guarded by Holiday. The pass to Gordon. Fultz kicks to Gordon. And they double up Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
And again, Derek Favors. 6 points for Derek Favors.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Fultz. Here's Gordon. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Inside, here's Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Fultz dishes to Fournier. Back to Fultz. And Ball comes to help. And the foul on Jrue Holiday. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Terrence Ross comes in for Gordon. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jrue Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Pelicans leading by 4. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here is Augustine. Pass to Vucevic. That one's not going to go. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Jackson kicks to Hayes. It's Redick on the wing. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Jackson. Yep, it counts.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here is Augustine. Pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Fournier, solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
That's tipped. Isaac against Redick. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul for the Magic. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. And it's James Ennison for Evan Fournier. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. Rebound by Ennis. The Magic trail by 4. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Hayes with the steal. Left side Jackson. And so it's Ennis bringing it up now for the Magic. Top of the key, Isaac. Passes it to Bamba. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Carter Williams comes in for DJ Augustine. And the Pelicans also making a change. Okafor's checked in. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hart. Outside Jackson. Back to Hart. Outside Jackson. Here's Okafor. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ross with it from deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Derek Favors for New Orleans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So for New Orleans right now, Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Melli in at the power forward.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
And the wide open shot from Redick. And the 3 off target. The Magic trail by 4. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. The dish to Gordon. And Okafor with the block. Outside, Redick. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Able to finish on the drive. Give Redick a lane, and he's more than happy to take it.
There's the pass to Ennis. Pass to Ross. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Okafor. Holiday goes in. Yes, that goes in. Holiday's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans.
This is how you ruin an opposing team's defense. Holiday runs inside and finds the easy shot there.
Here's Gordon. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And now the Pelicans on the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good for the Magic. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Fournier comes in for James Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Ross. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Fournier to the middle. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
And it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Carter Williams.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Ross on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Favors. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
Here's Ross, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Magic shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Jackson, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And both free throws good for Ross.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Jackson against Ross. Jackson dishes to Williamson. Back to Jackson. Williamson outside. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Now Zion plays within the system. And right there, very unselfish.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. A 12-point game.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
And stolen by Fournier. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. He feeds it to Vucevic. Down low, here's Fournier. And it's Gordon missing. Pelicans leading by 12. Favors attacking. Banked in off the glass. 14 points for Derek Favors.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ross finds Vucevic. Outside Fournier. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Derek Favors. The Magic shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Jackson Hayes comes in for Williamson. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jackson. Now here is Holiday. Okafor trying to get open. Good work there as it goes. Holiday's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans. For Orlando, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Ball against Fultz. Outside Gordon. And Okafor with the block.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
He kicks it to Ball. Over Fultz. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans sitting with a comfortable lead up by 4. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. Derek Favors had no problems getting going. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, a few years ago, the Pelicans were a somewhat veteran group. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Derek Favors.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Markelle Fultz. Vucevic is out there with Aminu. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Augustine in at the 2 spot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Williamson outside. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Feeds it to Favors. Williamson looking it over. Vucevic with the rebound. The Magic trail by 12. 4-on-3 break. Aminu with it. Now defended by Williamson. And here's Augustine. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Vucevic. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
And Holiday, here we go. And the shot goes down.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. The Pelicans also changing it up. Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Stolen by Holiday. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Melly passes to Holiday. Here's Melly. It's Redick on the wing. Pass to Williamson. Outside, Redick. And it's denied. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes is checked in for Zion Williamson. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. The Magic trail by 13. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To the paint. And Ross with the slam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Hart the pass to Redick. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Bamba dishes to Ennis. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Hart. Kicks it to Redick. Passes it to Melly. Back to Redick. Count it. Redick's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now here's Ross. The pass to Carter Williams. Now Ennis. There's the feed to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And that 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
Here's Hart. Good on the shot. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Isaac outside. Pass to Ross. Feeds it to Bamba. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Redick. Here's Jackson. He's off on that one, so Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Bamba. Rebounded by Hart.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Hayes kicks to Redick. Pass to Melly. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And foul on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram is out there with Favors, and it's Okafor in at center. Carter Williams, the pass to Gordon. Over Okafor. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And he looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down. The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Carter Williams with it. To the inside, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And passing with a purpose there. I love how Carter Williams keeps his teammates involved.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Holiday against Ross. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ennis, and Evan Fournier subbed in for Ross.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. To the wing on the left. A drive by Williamson. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
It's just so agile is Zion out there, and those kind of plays, gutting through the defense and just finding lanes to rip through.
Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
To the wing right side. Here's Williamson. Makes it off the glass.
Well, the key to defending Zion in the paint is don't let him get the ball. After he touches it, damage is going to get done.
Passes to Vucevic. And it's good. 2 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Outside Holiday. And there's the pass to Ball. Williamson double team. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And Lonzo Ball, we know, prefers to set up his teammates and also play stifling defense. What we'd love to see is more consistency in scoring the ball.
Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. Trailing by 10. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Gordon the pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Outside, Redick. Got a piece of it. The Magic trail by 8. Isaac kicks to Vucevic. Ingram against Fultz. Clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And so here is New Orleans. They've led by as many as 14 points. Williamson against Gordon. Williamson right side. He can't hit that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Magic have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Vucevic finds Isaac. And here's Fultz. To the middle. Yes!
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in games.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Outside, Redick. Ball, the pass to Williamson. Isaac with some nice D.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Vucevic dishes to Gordon. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
A tremendous display of poise from Gordon. Refused to let the moment get too big.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
It's amazing to think of what they've done here, being behind so long. Now they have a legitimate chance to win this thing.
These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Tip-off goes to Orlando. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, that is big trouble.
Fultz kicks to Gordon. Pass to Fournier. Oh, Vucevic in position. Gordon the pass to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. The 11-footer. The shot misses. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Williamson dishes the ball. Here's Hart. He's covered by Isaac. Hart, no good. Orlando trailing here. Fultz looking around. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ross is checked in for Fournier. The Pelicans also changing it up. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick.
Boy, they needed that one. And Gordon delivered. His productive habits really paid off there.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them the lead.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
And Ball comes to help. Fultz the pass to Isaac. Taken away by Holiday. The drive by Williamson. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Right side, Gordon. Back to Fultz. Ross against Ingram. Orlando moving the ball. Isaac passes to Gordon. It's good!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Count it!
And Lonzo fearless right there, answering the call.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Gordon. Down low. And Vucevic gets to Fultz. Back to Vucevic. It's good!
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Holiday. It falls!
And the outcome on the line, Holiday comes through with a crucial bucket there.
And here's Fultz. Dishes to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, what do you think?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And so the And with tip-off.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. Now here's Ball. Holiday looking for an opening. Shot clock at 5. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. And here's Morant. Brooks outside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. On the wing, Winslow. Ball against Morant. And that one, good.
If you're Morant and you want to be a star point in the NBA, you have to score off the pick and roll sets.
Favors passes to Ingram. And here is Williamson. The 10-footer. Second chance shot. The kick out to Holiday. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Here's Morant. Brooks outside. Jackson in the corner. Pass to Valanciunas. Out to Brooks. Stolen by Holiday. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift about his hands. And then we all know how it ends.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. And the rejection by Favors. Ingram passes the ball. Holiday left side. Williamson outside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, man, that was just rude. Williamson with no hesitation on the drive and no mercy on the finish.
Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
The 3 from Morant. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And the Pelicans making a change here. Redick has checked in. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for John Morant. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Pelicans leading by 6.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. Jones in the post, working on Hayes. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Outside Jackson. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Feeds it to Clark. Jackson comes over with the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is New Orleans. Here's Gutterich. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pelicans leading by 6. Inside, Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Redick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
Here's Melton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Okafor is checked in for New Orleans.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Now here's Redick. Back to Hart. Redick is in the corner. The three-pointer no good. The Grizzlies trail by 6. On up the court. A nice shot by Anderson.
So good at keeping his balance. Anderson doesn't let aggressive defense get to him.
It's Redick on the wing. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
New Orleans shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
1 second left, and slam dunk by Clark.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. Pass to Redick. Jacks up a three. That shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gia. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physical. He can get you out of your rhythm.
Clark into the lane, and then Clark slams it in.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
New Orleans moving it around. Redick with the bucket.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Jones with the bounce pass. Here's Clark. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Right wing, Hart the pass to Redick. They grab their own miss.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now, here's Clark. He's got 10. And Okafor with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okafor. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Justice Winslow comes in for Anderson. Brooks checked in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. Here's Holiday. Justice Winslow picking up that last bucket. Over in the corner, Williamson. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant with the ball. Stolen by Holiday. Favors can't get it to go.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
And that one's good. Morant. Here's Ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Williamson looking it over. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. Stolen by Ball. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And finished off by Williamson.
This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
Now here's Brooks. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Ingram, trailing by 2. Ball dishes to Williamson. Launches it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Williamson's got 11 points.
Yeah, and the consistency from range won't make or break Williamson. I mean, as with Giannis, it would really help open up the driving lane.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Morant with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And that one drops for him. Now it's a 5-point New Orleans lead.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. This has done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the middle, here's Brooks. And the layup is good. Brooks has got his first basket.
And sometimes it seems Brooks is better at scoring like this. I mean, he enjoys overcoming challenges.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Williamson outside. To the paint. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
Now here's Morant. And he beats the buzzer. Wow! And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good. Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He ended up with. And that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here's Ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Holiday. Ingram outside. Shot clock at 6. Off target with his 3. And for Memphis, they're shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal 3-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He, in his mind, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Lonzo Ball picks one up. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Jackson Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. And the Grizzlies with possession here after J.J. Redick hitting the 3. Melton's shot is good.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, it's taken on a different feel since the break. You can see how many more hustle plays are being made.
Hits the 3-point bomb. Redick's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Jones drives in, lays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Hart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The pass to Okafor. New Orleans moving it around to the right side. Redick for 3. And the Pelicans get it back. Great positioning on the putback. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
It's Anderson with the drive. It's rebounded by Hayes. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. It's a 1-point game. It's good.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Now here's Jones. 6 points for him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Redick surveying the D. Shoots the 3. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Jones the pass to Clark. Okafor comes in with the double team. Here's Melton, and Jones has it in the corner. Pass to Melton. Clark dishes to Anderson. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Okafor. Outside, Redick. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight. His offensive skill.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And another miss by Memphis. Off the mark.
Now, this is the energy you want from Valanciunas. He does a nice job there.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Pelicans ahead, up by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And it's Gutterich in at the 2. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. Over to the wing. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Gutterich. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Holiday has it in the corner. Williamson kicks to Ball. Here's Melly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
A 3 from Morant. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Back to Ball. Here's Melly. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Morant. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's 13 points for John Morant.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Poke loose, stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
And such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing, possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Stolen by Jackson. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
This is what Brooks loves to do. Get out and run. He's good at making the right decision.
Now Ball. It's Ingram on the wing. Ball with it. Kicks it to Favors. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Ingram's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Now here's Morant for 3. And it's Melly with the rebound. Pass to Favors. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, you love seeing Valanciunas spike it back. When he's active on this end, it makes a difference.
And that one drops. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Easy to see why they go to Morant here. I mean, come on. He's good at coming up with the big bucket.
Back to Ingram. On the wing, Holiday. Offline with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. And Memphis making a change here. Good on the bucket.
Pass closer in. Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the team.
And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the Pelicans miss again. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
You got to love how attacking Morant is. I mean, he's so excellent forcing the issue and getting the foul.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
Well, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
Here's Ingram. Count it, and the foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Showing some guts out there. Ingram with the big-time bucket.
And that one falls for Ingram.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Good on the triple. Morant's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
The shot by Redick, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him. And he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Here's Williamson. They get a hand on it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
Oh, no. Don't tell me. He just didn't do that, did he? A critical point of the game, and he makes just about the worst mistake possible.
On the wing, Brooks. He kicks it to Morant. There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It counts.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And the wide open shot from Redick. Buries the triple.
That's a gamer right there. Redick is someone you love seeing step up in the clutch.
It's Morant with the drive. Money.
Absolutely nails it. I mean, we talk about Morant having that it factor. Oh, come on. Makes the biggest play of the night.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them. starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Back to Fultz. He dishes it to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. That shot is off. Nice D from Valanciunas. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Right side, Gordon. Back to Fultz. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Winslow against Isaac. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Morant.
Attacking that painted area. Winslow relentless in there.
Passes it to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. To the inside. Vucevic with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Isaac against Winslow. Floats one. Orlando grabs the miss. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Pass to Winslow. Here's Valanciunas. Unable to get that one. And Orlando the other way now. Locked loose. Feeds to Morant. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him.
Now the pass to Fournier. Vucevic up top, guarded by Valanciunas. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And Brooks gets it to go.
I like Dillon's awareness in transition. He just understands where to go and what to do.
Fultz looking around. Left side, Gordon. Stolen by Winslow. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Vucevic with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Fournier against Valanciunas. Vucevic down low. And he banks in the layup. Vucevic has got his second bucket. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Winslow dishes to Morant. From past the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside Fournier. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Morant passes to Brooks. Fultz against Morant. Isaac with the steal. Fultz finds Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Fultz with the ball. Gordon inside. Guarded by Morant.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Winslow's shot is off. Orlando leading by 3. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Isaac passes to Fournier. And Valanciunas penetrating.
No one willing to step in front of Valanciunas. That's a big guy driving the lane.
The Grizzlies shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Magic have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Three-pointer Augustine. Bamba. No good. Shot missing. Here's Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Orlando, Ennis out there with Bamba. Then there's DJ Augustine. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Carter Williams in at the shooting guard position.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, the young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he fell to 21.
Fires the three. And Bamba pulls it down. Orlando trailing here. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Dishes it to Augustine. Free throw line jump shot. The rebound by Anderson. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Clark. Up and in on the layup. Clark's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Grizzlies.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Carter Williams, the pass to Ross. Now here's Ennis. Back to Bamba. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Orlando. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Gutterich. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Now Jones. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. The putback. It's good on the putback. Anderson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ross kicks to Gordon. And the layup's good off the glass.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Inside and stolen by Gordon. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Ross leading the charge. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Anderson finds Jones. And here's Anderson. Over Ennis. Anderson passes to Clark. Here's Melton. Clock at 4. Here's Gutterich. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Bob pass to Gordon. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Jones. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
And they double up Gordon over Jones. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Gordon. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Clark outside. Back to Anderson. Shoots over Bamba. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Fournier's checked in for Ross. And it's Fultz in for Carter Williams. Vucevic dishes to Fournier. The 10-footer finds the target. Fournier's got 5 points so far. Memphis leading by 3. It's his first trip to the line.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Memphis. Pass to Aminu. Back to Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Here we go, one-on-one. Winslow's shot is off. Here's Vucevic. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, for the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period. And that'll...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Fournier passes to Gordon. He feeds it to Vucevic. Off target at the rim.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Fournier gets a wide open look. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And stolen by Gordon. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Fournier for 3. Another miss by Orlando.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And finished off by Morant.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Fournier passes to Gordon. Magic moving the ball around. And here's Fultz. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Shoots over Morant. Another miss by Orlando.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Jackson finds Morant. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Here's Gordon. Lays it up off the glass. Gordon's got 6. Memphis leading by 9. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And the dunk by Jackson.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Fournier's shot is off. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third.
As good a playmaker as he is a scorer, Winslow with great patience and great vision.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Magic. It's a 13-point game. Vucevic the pass to Fultz. Back to Vucevic. Right side, Gordon. Outside, Fournier. Gordon trying to break loose. Fournier's shot is off.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And it's sent back by Isaac. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. And he elevates for the slam. Justice Winslow did not like that.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete, Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
Here's Morant. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Over in the corner, Isaac. Shot is good and the Memphis leads get down to 11 as the basket is good from Gordon.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Morant with a wide open look. Morant with another miss. Orlando, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Gordon finds Fournier. Lob pass to Gordon. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
So for the Magic, Ennis, he's checked in for Isaac. Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Here's Gordon. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Gordon's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Morant outside. Passes it to Gutteridge. Down low. Here's Clark. And the shot goes in. Clark's got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Gordon. Stripped it away. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies sitting with a comfortable lead. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ross and Gordon are the wings. Bamba is out there with Vucevic, and it's Augustine in at the point guard. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Jones, the pass to Clark. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
James Ennis, he'll check in for Aaron Gordon. Clark with a wide open look. No good with the triple. The Magic trail by 12. Now here's Ross. Pass to Ennis. The feed to Bamba. Anderson against Ross. Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Augustine. Bamba. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Jones, the pass to Clark. From deep. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the pass to Augustine. Pass to Ross. Back to Bamba. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
The Magic making a switch here. Aminu's checked in. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Out left to the wing. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Augustine against Morant. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Ross on the wing. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Morant comes with the double team. 6 to shoot, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here are the Magic now. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Ross. This one for 3. That shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Morant against Augustine. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. Winslow comes in for Anderson. Morant with it. The 3. Ross grabs the board. Ross has got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Augustine against Winslow. Off on the layup. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Orlando. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Stolen by Brooks. And there's Valanciunas on the assist from Jackson. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies. Ross dishes to Bamba. He kicks it to Ennis. Passes to Augustine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Those are the plays you want from Valanciunas on the defensive end. Didn't hesitate to challenge the shot.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Memphis.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Poked loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. Jones kicks to Allen. Outside, Jones puts up a three. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint. Holiday dishes to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Fultz looking around. Isaac against Ball. Shot clock at 6. Gordon the pass to Isaac. Orlando needs to get off a shot. That one drops for him.
Well, you see the poise of Aaron Gordon at this point. He knows under duress of the shot clock, he is their best option.
Holiday goes in. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Fournier after Drew Holiday's score. Fournier to the middle. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Holiday.
Okay, flashing some impressive instincts. Evan Fournier knowing when to attack and draw the foul.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Ingram kicks to Holiday. Back to Ingram. Williamson in the post. Defended by Gordon. Back to Williamson. And stolen by Gordon. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Isaac outside to the paint. And it's Gordon missing. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Outside Gordon. And they double up Gordon. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Orlando with the ball. Clock is at 3. Fultz the pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Ball finds Favors. Williamson against Gordon. New Orleans moving it around. And it's Ingram missing. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Magic.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Here's Fultz after Drew Holiday's score. The putback. .146 left in the first quarter. Gordon against Williamson. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And a switch here also for Orlando. Bosses checked in. Redick for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
The focus, the precision. Once Redick gets any airspace to shoot the deep ball, he seizes on the opportunity.
Now here's Fultz. No points in the game yet for him. Vucevic to the pass to Fultz. Back to Vucevic. Gordon trying to break loose. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, there's a certain strength that Vucevic possesses, so he can play through the contact and still score. That's nice.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Orlando making some changes. Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Now here is Augustine. Inside, Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
This is exactly what you expect from DJ Augustine. This is why coaching staffs love him. He makes everyone better.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
New Orleans making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And Augustine kicks to Ennis. The pass to Ross. The dish to Vucevic. 5 to shoot. Back to Ross. Okafor with the steal. The drive by Jackson and the dunk by Jackson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for the...
Oh!
Yes.
Goodness.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Here's Jackson to the middle. Here's Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Pelicans on top. They lead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Orlando, Carter Williams is out there with DJ Augustine. Then it's Ennis. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Bamba in at the 5 spot. Deft touch on the alley-oop. Pelicans leading by 4. It's Redick on the wing. Pass to Melly. Redick surveying the D. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
Charity stripe shot. Augustine, no luck. And here's New Orleans now. Hart, that's good. Hart's got the lead up to 6 now for New Orleans.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Bamba dishes to Carter Williams. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. And a switcher also for Orlando. Isaac's checked in. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Magic. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
The Magic trail by 3. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Ross against Holiday. Ross passes to Bamba. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Williamson with the ball. And Favors kicks to Ball. No good on the triple. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And here is Ross. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ingram with the steal. Here's Ball. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Carter Williams finds Bamba. And the rejection by Favors.
Derek Favors using that long frame to send that back twice on the pipes, Kevin.
Back to Williamson. Stolen by Bamba. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Passes it to Bamba. And stolen by Favors. It's 2-on-1. Here's Williamson. He can't get it to go. The Magic go the other way with it. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Bamba dishes to Gordon. Kicks to Ross. Back to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Ingram outside. Outside Ball. Here's Williamson. Bamba with the block.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Isaac passes to Carter Williams, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Evan Fournier comes in for Isaac. Markelle Fultz is checked in for Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. Fultz against Redick. 29 seconds left in the first half of the game. Missed inside. Augustine against Jackson. To the inside. And stolen by Redick. He's in the post. He's guarded by Fournier. It's Redick on the wing. Gets it off. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
Well, I'd like to see Evan Fournier focusing.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans lead by.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jets. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They didn't stop. And that should do it with
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Well, you gotta like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And it's Williamson missing. The Magic trail by 3. Fultz with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Al Farouk Aminu. He's checked in for Orlando. Ingram finds Ball. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ball's got 6 points.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
Here's Vucevic. Makes it off the glass. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Misses the three.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Outside Holiday. Pass to Favors. Shoots over Vucevic. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Official. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Fultz against Redick. Banked in off the glass. Redick's got 7 points.
They're able to finish on the drive. Give Redick a lane, and he's more than happy to take it.
Fultz finds Vucevic. Back to Fultz. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Fultz has got the lead back up to 3 now for the Magic. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And throughout his career, Redick has proven to be very consistent, an effective two-way player who gives it his all.
The free throw drops for Redick. Orlando making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic, and it's James Ennison for Jonathan Isaac.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Down low. Bamba kicks to Ennis. It's Fournier on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. Bamba. The layup missed.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 1:43 left in the third. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Dishes it to Bamba. Redick with the rebound.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Hart, that's good. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Up top, Fultz, guarded by Holiday. Holiday brings the double team. Bamba dishes to Fultz. That one misses, and it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's Hart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Pelicans have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. First one falls for him. So for the Pelicans, Okafor is checked in for Hayes, and it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Fultz. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Okafor with the steal, and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. DJ Augustine's checked in for Markelle Fultz. And here's Aminu. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a three-point game.
Well, let's remember, Mo Bamba is 7 feet tall. He is a challenge for the defense to get a good contest.
The Magic have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And that one falls for Bamba.
Boy, guys, when you think about Mo Bamba setting the record at the NBA Draft Combine, a 7'10", eye-popping wingspan, and amongst his draft class, he had the longest standing reach. So we are talking about a big-time, long athlete here.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Augustine passes to Aminu. Back to Augustine. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, he might just be 6 feet tall, but there is incredible strength packed in that body. You can tell he enjoys the contact.
Hart the pass to Okafor. Outside for Jackson. And the pass to Melly. With 2 seconds left, Bamba with the block. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Here's Redick. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the
3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Pelicans on top, up by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. DJ Augustine out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Fournier in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
He's off on the first.
Yeah, impressed with the work ethic of Ball. You can see a desire to want to be great, and he's going to continue to work on improving those weaknesses.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Favors is checked in. Augustine finds Ross. Pass to Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, sheer strength on these finishes. Aaron Gordon pushes through anything you might throw at him.
Pass to Favors. Outside, Redick. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Pass to Vucevic. To the paint. It's deflected. Here's Isaac. And he makes good on the layup.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
To tie it up. That's good from Augustine. The assist by Isaac. Augustine's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Redick for 3. Ingram passes to Redick. And it's off from 3-point range. Magic have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Now here is Augustine. Feeds it to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
The very definition of a savvy veteran. DJ Augustine threads the needle in the pick and roll.
It's Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Isaac. The pass to Reddick. Fires from deep. Orlando grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And Augustine kicks to Gordon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this, to me, is where Aaron Gordon can excel. This guy embraces contact on the way up.
Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. And a switcher also for Orlando. Markelle Fultz is checked in for Augustine. Pelicans trailed by 4. Ball, the pass to Holiday. Ingram outside. No good again that time.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Vucevic with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Back to Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments. Not Zion.
Fultz against Ball. Fultz kicks to Gordon. Now here's Isaac. Defense is right there. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Ross. To the inside. Gordon. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Well, the offensive game of Aaron Gordon continues to improve, and when he's feeling it, he stays aggressive.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Isaac against Ingram. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Vucevic.
The knowledge that Ingram possesses, well aware that the D is going to hack him in these situations.
The Magic making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. Both free throws, good for Ingram.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Fournier against Holiday. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Outside Fournier. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Fournier's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Ball with a wide open look. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Inside and stolen by Williamson.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Now Isaac passes it to Vucevic. And it falls over the rim and in. And now it's an 8-point Orlando lead.
You love the decisiveness with which Vucevic is making these decisions. He's got the green light to shoot it on the catch.
And so it's Orlando winning. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. The mighty Mississippi River carving its path. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Now here is Holiday. Williamson in the post. Jackson on him. And Holiday kicks to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's tipped. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Favors. Morant with some nice D. Passes to Winslow. Can't finish off the lob. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. The shot by Holiday, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Jackson against Williamson. The drive by Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Ball's knocked loose. Ingram deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Even before Lonzo filled into his frame, he had a gift for rebounding, and the stronger he gets, I think the more of those he's going to come up with.
Morant passes to Brooks. Now here's Valanciunas. He's covered by Favors. Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Nelly is checked in for Williamson. And here are the Pelicans now. 4-point game. Here's Ball. Feeds it to Favors. Pass to Ingram. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Spotting up and knocking it down. Ingram with the sweet touch.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Holiday against Brooks. Here's Morant. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Holiday gets the bucket. Now Morant. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Stolen by Ball. Holiday finds Ingram. Back to Holiday. And that's going to be a treble. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. And now the Pelicans on the break. That puts them in the lead.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Here's Anderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Jackson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Anderson right side. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Hart. He's covered by Anderson. Hart, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Okafor's checked in for the Pelicans. Now here's Redick. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Hart. He's covered by Clark. Hart, no good. His leads have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And the rejection by Jackson. And the basket by Jones. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. He's with it. Back to Hart. Jackson looking it over. 5 on the clock. And Jones pulls it down.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Gutterich. Makes it off the glass.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzly. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. Here's Jackson. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Outside, Jones. Shoots from 8. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And he gets it to go. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Jones. The feed now to Clark. It's rebounded by New Orleans. To the middle. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Well, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Tyus Jones. And a change for the Pelicans. Drew Holiday's checked in for Frank Jackson. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back. Oh, what a finish!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Left side, Redick to the left wing. On the wing, Holiday. Here's Williamson, just 5 to shoot. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
Pelicans trail by 3. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Out to the right wing. Clark inside. Covered by Williamson. And that one's good by Clark.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
It's Redick on the wing. Holiday the pass to Redick. New Orleans moving the ball around. For 3. Offensive rebound. That shot off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Melton, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And the wide open shot from Redick. Off target from 3-point range. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Holiday.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Brooks subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. 55 seconds left in the first half. Valanciunas finds Winslow. Jackson with it. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Morant in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside, Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
You got to be composed when you go inside, knowing that you're going to have some contact and resistance facing you. Ball unafraid to get it deep inside.
There's the lob to Jackson, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And here's Ingram from the arc, and that would have counted, but his shot, and so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with a 9-point lead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that...
And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's Ingram on the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
The reach of a center, the touch of a guard. Ingram, a tower.
Pass to Winslow. Jackson kicks to Winslow. Morant against Ball. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
You see the quickness there. Once Morant feels like he's got a step on you, it's over.
Outside, Ball. Now the pass to Ingram. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. Here's Favors. Out to Ingram. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Jackson in the corner. The shot will not fall. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And now the Pelicans on the break. Holiday gets the bucket.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Williamson.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
There's Winslow, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Hart, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. On the basket by Jones.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11 points. Over to the left wing. Here's Gutteridge. Covered by Reddick. Here's Clark. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Clark. Jones has got 6 points.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
Here's Reddick, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Brandon Clark. New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ball's checked in. Here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Melly passes the ball. It's stolen by Jones. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Clark. And it's blocked. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Winslow. We've got 1:13 left to play in the 3rd. Jackson, that's good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And Hayes kicks to Hart. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Pelicans trail by 16. Here's Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, it's a must to avoid fouling Ball. I mean, he's excellent at taking it to the defense and drawing the contact.
New Orleans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Ball hits them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Back to Jones. Clark outside. There's the lob to Jackson. Hayes with the steal. Ingram outside. The rebound by Anderson.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Hayes. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Memphis out in front as they end. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pelicans trail by 16. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Anderson outside. Jackson finds Anderson. Anderson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Ingram dishes the ball. Ingram passes the ball. New Orleans moving it around. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Morant surveying the D. Jackson in the corner. And stolen by Williamson. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. He gets that one.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Morant kicks to Winslow. Morant against Ball. It's Morant with the drive. Pelicans pull it in. Favors got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Holiday. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And the Grizzlies shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to Favors. From deep three-point range. The second chance effort. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. At one point, they led by 16. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Yep, that one goes.
So you see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Ball kicks to Holiday. Pass to Ingram. Back to Holiday. And here is Ingram. Launches a 3. Clock at 6. From deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
Outside Jackson. The 3 from Morant. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Derek Favors. Pass to Winslow. Valanciunas with the ball. Back to Winslow. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Morant. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Memphis.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Brooks finds Jackson. Williamson against Morant. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. Valanciunas passes to Winslow. There's the 3. No good on that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Williamson. Outside Holiday. Back to Ball. Fires the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I really think it's important that that shot becomes part of Ball's arsenal. He's got to get comfortable knocking down the three-point shot.
Morant with a wide-open look. Morant with another miss. Winslow, no good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean,